What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Theta Network. Theta looking good. They're really coming close to the full launch that they've been working towards. That's sort of slated for December. Um, Theta, I still think, has immense potential from where it is, even with its quite significant market cap right now. Because fundamentally it was one of the biggest gainers in the last bull cycle, and I think it can still do some damage in this upcoming bull cycle. So you're going to want to pay attention to this because I think there are gains to be had, and I'll explain why. Before I get into that, if you're new to the channel, you're probably wondering why you should listen to me. You're probably going, there's friggin' millions of crypto YouTubers out there. So these are the first 26 coins that I spoke about on my channel. First 26 coins I held when I made the channel. Had you put in $100 into each of these and never sold them, bought them and then ignored them for all time, you'd still be in profit for 7K. And that's when you've done everything wrong. That's when you've never sold them. That's when you've never looked at the markets. Remember, the rule is buy low, sell high as a generic rule. But if you'd done what was right, if you'd done the right thing last year and sold these coins when they flew up, you'd be in profit for 123K. A massive difference between doing the right thing and the wrong thing. I sold my lot. These are not my coins anymore. If you want to see my portfolio, you can go to copymycrypto.com. It's where I share my portfolio, everything I'm doing, every coin I buy, every coin I sell. So go read that site. Because everything on the site is verifiable because it's all on the YouTube channel. If you guys want to make these 52x's, 62x's, 677x's, then go read that site. If you're new to investing, I've got beginners tutorials for how to trade and everything on the site, so it doesn't matter your level of knowledge. And if you don't want to or don't have time to do the research, guess what? All I do is look at charts, look at crypto fundamentals. I'm doing my research, and you can literally copy along and make these kind of gains. And when I find the next phantom, I won't do a Udemy course like last time. I'll simply go onto the site, tell the members about it and why I'm getting in on it. So if you want to learn about the next 100x coin, then you're going to want to get on that site. Right, Theta Network. Theta Network's got a market cap of $1 billion, priced at bang on $1 right now. Now, Theta is a legitimately very, very, very strong project, backed and got advisors on the Theta team that are the creators of YouTube, the creators of Twitch. You know, big advisors. And this was obviously one of the biggest gainers in the last cycle. You know, rent went up from at lows like 9 cents, 9 cents, 7 cents, and rallied all the way up to, over $14, so about 200x from low to high, which is pretty damn good. And Theta is all about a new way for people to watch and experience entertainment. They're looking at their mainnet launch, mainnet 4.0 launching in December, so not that long away. Like I said, the whole premise is effectively about how to stream stream videos, and this has obviously captured the interest of YouTube, the YouTube founders and the Twitch founders, who are all advisors on Theta's within Theta's team. And the prospect of Theta is about rewarding those that share their bandwidth and stream anything that they're watching. As a result, the cost for actually running the system is way lower than your YouTubes and others. Now, if Theta was scaled all the way up to YouTube size, it would still be way cheaper because of the way that they are, because of the way that they share streams. So it's by sharing bandwidth, storage, and computing power. The beauty of this is it's insanely cheap to use. So if you are someone that wants to use, or if you're a content creator creating on Theta, very cheap. and it's already scalable for if you wanted to open up a business. So they're actually well positioned in terms of anyone that wants to set up a business that is around entertainment. They have massive people already working with them, obviously, as I've said, with partners with the founders of YouTube and Twitch on the team. But they are working with Sony, Samsung, Katy Perry, Galaxy S22, NASA, Lionsgate. They've also had World Poker Tour as one of the people that are partnered with them and stream their stuff through Theta. And now Theta 4.0 is on its way. And that's going to be their meta chain. This upgrade will enable support for wrapped Theta as a Theta Network token, and it will now be usable in MetaMask and in any smart contract, as well as having staking for Theta and T-Fuel to Guardian nodes, Elite Edge nodes from smart contracts as well. So it should be that it's possible that people can make the staking without necessarily having to have enough to run a node, which is obviously a big positive. Overall, the chart looks pretty grim right now for Theta, but with only like 10 weeks left until launch, there's going to be a fair amount of hype around this. And their goal is the Theta meta chain is a network of blockchains, so a chain of chains. So it'll be, and I've spoken about effectively interoperability many times on this channel. The ability for multiple different networks to interact is vital. It allows for scalability. It allows for greater divergence into different sectors within crypto, whether it's NFTs, whether it's DeFi. And I'm expecting to see a real explosion for Theta in the coming couple of years. They've already got the wallet up and running. They've already got Theta.tv up and running. It's been as smooth as it could possibly be so far, and I do believe we're going to see something pretty special here. And $20 a coin puts it at obviously a very high market cap of 20 billion, but it did hit $14 last time, so 1.5 times is not too bad. And again, you work off of principles of scalability. Like if Bitcoin's going to run up to 100k, then obviously that's nearly a 2 trillion market cap. If Ethereum does run up to 10k, that is over $1 trillion itself. So then all of a sudden, when you're looking at a market cap of 20 billion or 30 or 40 or 50 billion, it doesn't seem as outlandish as it would have previously. And again, with Theta's team and with the inevitability of companies like YouTube and companies like Twitch and streaming platforms needing a more cost-effective way of doing things, you can see that Theta could end up being underlying infrastructure for some of these platforms as well. And again, what would that do to its growth? It would throw it, smash it like a rocket ship straight up. Imagine if they were the architecture behind YouTube or Twitch. It would be huge. I'm not saying that will happen, but you can see that some platforms will end up going that way because it makes sense, it's cost effective, and the business is a business. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited about Mainnet 4? Are you excited about the meta chain, the chain of chains? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're a returning viewer, so please subscribe to the channel. We're down to around 75% of returning viewers have subscribed, but it would be good if we could get that down to 70%. So if you are a returning viewer, just hit that subscribe button, please. And guys, if you want to see the coins that I own right now, the coins that are in my portfolio, go to copymycrypto.com. It's where I share my entire portfolio, every coin I buy and sell. There are beginner tutorials for anyone that's never traded before. We've got, obviously, I spend every waking hour diving into cryptos, diving into the charts, diving into the fundamentals. And the fundamentals are key for the biggest gainers next bull cycle, and that's all I dive into when I've got time. And that will allow me to find the next phantom. You know, I got phantom right, so that would 100x, did a Udemy course dedicated to that. If you'd put in $1,000 to phantom when I did the video about it, when I did the Udemy course, you'd have been able to buy a beautiful house. If you'd put in 2,000, you would have been a millionaire. And there were millionaires made on that Udemy course. And when I find the next phantom, I'm going to go onto the site and I'm going to tell the members. So if you want to get on the big gainers before everyone else, then get on to the website and read through it. And that's it from me, guys. Take it easy.